Now I know you saw the title and immediately went to... But we don't need to go that far. Those are also for the crazy people, or those who are just better than I am. So a lot. For those who don't know, trial mode is a mode in fighting games where you select a character on the roster and do whatever combo the game wants you to do. The purpose being to show how the game mechanics work and how it pairs with the character you chose to do trials with. The combo trial difficulty ranges from relatively easy to... What the? Are you nuts? However, I believe that you don't have to clear every trial for a character just to get to know them better, or even have a better understanding of their moveset. In fact, I'd say you only need to go through the trials until you get stumped, and by then you'll likely know what you're doing and who you're doing it with. I only feel this way because whenever I dive into a fighting game, I don't normally start by going into training mode and labbing a character until I know how things work, nor do I go online and pray that I figure out what to do on the spot, because I want at least some basic understanding of a character, which is why I default to the trial mode because it gives you enough info to do a couple of the following things. Whether or not you're clicking with a character, if a character doesn't fit how you play, there's a difference between these 2 points. How to understand the game's combo system better, or just find yourself a combo you can use online. Regarding this first point, it's pretty simple. Play a character in trials that you think looks interesting and see how far you get with them. If you feel like they aren't for you, then don't pursue them any further and move on to the next character. I think it'd be faster to go through the roster this way rather than use everyone in ranked only to then go, yeah, I can't connect with this character. Funnily enough, going through the roster in trading mode might end up having you start playing a character you previously had no interest in, and finding out that you like how they play. And only that. Fighting games provide a variety of playstyles you'll enjoy, whether it being a rush-down up-close and personal character, or zoning keep-away wall. Most fighting games hit different niches you would want in terms of gameplay. Where the issue lies is that the person you have the most interest in doesn't play how you would like them to. For example, let's say I saw Zangief from the Street Fighter, who's also a grappler grab man, and I went, oh, this dude looks cool, I'm gonna do his trials and figure him out. Only to then realize that, yes, I can do his trials, but I'm not really liking his playstyle. The comparison to this point and the previous is who you were interested in prior to doing their trials, rather than just playing everyone until you found out who stuck. Doing a trial mode just to get to know a character better will help you gravitate towards your main character you may stick with for the game's duration. However, it won't amount to anything if you don't know how the game works, right? To this day, I never really understood how Power Rangers Battle for the Grid's combo system worked, and I barely understood how RJ and Laura works after playing in training mode for a bit. So a trial mode would have benefited that game tremendously for me personally. Same thing with Killer Instinct. Now granted, it has a pretty good tutorial, but the only example character they use is Jago, so I have to figure out what I learned onto the other characters like Tusk, and just figure it out on my own from there, which sucks. More often than not, a combo trial will allow you to better understand a character you're interested in, like if you were previously stuck on what buttons connect to what, or if what you're attempting is even possible. The addition of things like the demonstration of a trial so it shows you exactly what you should do, or the changing of the input to be either the names of the commands or the input commands themselves are really great features. I don't know what the names of the moves are, but show me quarter circle forward punch and I know what you want. Or maybe it will unlock something in your mind that makes you go, oh, you can do that? And now you apply that information outside of trials. Sometimes the game giving you info from trials allows for you to think of combo routes you didn't think prior, which also falls in line with this point. Kind of stealing one of the trial combos that's easy for you to execute into how you play. The term bread and butter summed up is a practical combo that usually gets you decent damage and one you can do in most situations consistently. Usually these combos aren't overly complicated. I want to keep that usually. Usually these combos aren't overly complicated and are based on how consistent you're able to execute the combo rather than going for huge damage in one singular combo. I went a little off topic, I admit, but what I'm trying to say is that sometimes the trial you do can become that bread and butter combo you use for a while before further expanding upon it. Now being honest, the title of the video isn't true. Fighting games don't really need trials, nor are they necessary. I just simply believe they are important to have for players of all skill ranges. You only benefit from having a trial mode in my opinion. Well, that's my TED Talk. Hope you enjoyed. Comment below if trials have helped you out in fighting games or otherwise. Subscribe for more things, and I'll be seeing ya.